So you have taken for me the coastline and made something what I would like to say very creative. So walk me through all of what I'm seeing, which by the way, I think is extremely beautiful.
Right. Basically we're here, at Tybee Islands, and the whole idea of having the ocean, a lot of brides are destination these days.
Yes.
With them coming down, they want something that's going to be a refreshment to them, not just in the physical location, but also in their setting. A lot of times when a bride contacts me, for example, this dress we have was designed by April Johnston. It's actually on the cover of South Magazine.
Which I was looking at earlier. Has this been an inspiration of how you've incorporated it into here?
South Magazine approached me and said, Urban Poppy, what can you do to create a setting to actually tie into this dress? If you look at the dress itself, it has the feeling of movement,
yes,
like a tide actually breaking or crashing.
Yes.
And so in order to translate that into decor and in flowers, we had a variety of different textures, movement, height, not your typical flowers. I'm a big fan of pods.
I just want to say, as a person that comes from a floral family, my grandfather owned a flower shop. I worked with him and learned a lot as I sort of watched what he did. There are floral designers and then there are people that work with flowers.
Right.
You are a designer clearly because you took the flower, which sometimes can be a beautiful standalone flower, and you incorporated it with really interesting combinations. I mean, just the pods, the colors. And by the way, everyone wants an all-white wedding. You took the colors of sort of the nude in the flower, a touch of a soft peach with these mushroom leaves. You added some texture and depth to what would typically be all white, and gave it sort of life, which I love. As
a designer, we try to help them not figure something that's not them, to be fully and completely them, something that's going to be more than they can imagine. So basically, again, with the textures, I think one of the ideas that you want to give to them, in addition to the movement, is the sense of the dress. The bride is the center of that day. And like a nautical shell, she spirals out. So the dress, who she is, should be reflected throughout the course of the evening, whether it's in the cake, whether it's in the flowers. And then boutonniere we talked about. So what we have here is scabiosa pod, wheat, oak leaf, something a little bit more masculine, a little bit more structure.
You've also combined some great food in the presentation. So talk to me a little bit about what you've done with the food and how you've taken the coastline, not just in flowers, not just in presentation, but in the food.
Right. Well, we had Kristen from K Bella. She did some gorgeous representations of the South. So the beautiful thing, especially about this presentation, come on by, have a spoon, lovely little taste, put it back down.
Very nice.
There's nothing there. So a variety of flavor that goes with the idea of different textures.
Great.
Yeah, she did a great
Beautiful job. Everything here just makes me feel like I want to have a wedding with these colors. And the execution in the multiple heights, the textures, the color, the food, the overall ambiance is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.